Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Talks with Yazz. If you're new here, I'm Yazz, and here we talk about all things money, self-improvement, and travel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to pay your credit card debt faster. Before we start, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button below. So before we start, a little disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just your typical American consumer who struggled with credit card debt on and off. And now I live a credit card free life. I do not have any credit card debt. I'm just trying to share with you what I did to pay down my credit card debt, and hopefully it'll help you too. So first things first, if you have credit card debt, don't be ashamed. You are not the only one. In fact, the average American has anywhere between $5,000 to $7,000 in credit card debt. If you've been paying credit card debt for as long as you can remember, I'm here to tell you that there's a whole other life out there waiting for you without credit card bills. Most people think that they can't pay down their credit card debt because they don't make enough money. Like Dave Ramsey says, the problem isn't your hourly wage, the problem is you. In fact, most people just end up getting bigger payments when they get a bigger paycheck. Being broke is a mentality. It doesn't matter how much money you make. I know people with six-figure salaries that don't have any money left over at the end of the month because it all goes towards debt. If you don't learn to control your emotions, you will forever be broke. I'm going to share with you one method that is sure to help you pay your debt quick: the snowball method. The first thing you need to do if you're determined to pay your credit card debt is change your whole mindset. You need to stop using your credit cards completely. The easiest way to do this is to cut them all up. I know what you're thinking. What if I have an emergency? Well, that's the whole purpose of your emergency fund. Having an emergency fund is basically your credit card. You have an emergency, you have your cash available for that. You don't have to go into debt. You don't have to pay high interest on it. You have the money available for it. So first things first, you need to cut up all your credit cards. Even if you don't have $1,000 in your savings account right now, I recommend you cut up all your credit cards and stop using them once and for all. Like I said, there is no shame in having credit card debt, but you do need to change your mindset. And if you are determined about eliminating credit card debt, you need to stop using your credit cards. Today, I'm basically going to show you how to make a debt calendar for the next year or maybe the next 2 years, depending how big your debt is, so that you can start paying your debt down. The first thing you need to do is grab a pen and paper and make a list of all your debt. Write them down, including the balance, your minimum payment, and your interest rate. So my very dear friend shared her credit card debt with me, and we were able to come up with a debt calendar for the next year and 3 months. That's how long it's going to take her to pay down her debt. And I'm going to be using that as an example. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to give you a couple seconds to scroll down and subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, I'm also going to give you a couple seconds to like that button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys, and I can't do it without your support. If you are liking my videos, please subscribe. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Just help a girl out. I'm just trying to get on the YouTube algorithm and on the YouTube payroll, so make sure you hit subscribe. Okay guys, so I'm going to be using a regular spiral notebook. You can just use any piece of paper that you have laying around, and you need to start writing down your information. So she has 6 credit cards. I'm going to write them down. So this is what my friend's credit card debt looks like. She has 6 credit cards. These are the balances listed from smallest balance to largest balance, her interest rate, and her minimum payment. Okay, so her minimum payments equal to $276 per month. Imagine your life with $276 extra every month. What would you do with those $276 extra? That's a lot of fast food. That's a lot of drinks. You can do a lot with 276. So I was able to help my friend develop a budget, and we were able to determine that she can give $200 extra a month towards her debt for a total of $476. Okay. Okay, so let's recap. We did step 1, we cut up all our cards. We did step 2, we listed all our debt. Now we're going to start on step 3. We're going to start the snowball. The way the snowball works is every month you make extra payments on your lowest balance until it's paid off, and minimum payments on your other balances. You're going to pay the same amount towards credit card debt every month. It's just going to be distributed differently to help you pay off your balances faster. So step 4 is to make a debt calendar. We have to know how the monthly payment is going to be distributed every month. We're going to plug these numbers into a spreadsheet so that we can get our debt calendar. I've linked the spreadsheet I'm going to use in the description box below. You can download it, Excel or Google Sheets. If you want to use your phone, then make sure to download the Google Sheets app before you start. I'm going to use Google Sheets on my iPhone for this tutorial. When you click on the link in the description box, this is the website you will be taken to. Scroll down, this is the spreadsheet that we're going to use. Scroll down further, I'm going to click on Google Sheets. Click on Get Template. Another window will open with a spreadsheet. We're going to click on Use Template on the top right-hand corner. It's going to load, then open in another window. This is not where we're going to edit. We're going to go to the Google Sheets app. It should pop up as Debt Reduction Calculator. First thing, input today's date. Then you're going to plug in all the information from your paper. Your debt, balance, interest rate, and minimum payment. I've inputted all our information, debt, balance, interest, and minimum payment. We're going to leave the custom column blank. Then we're going to change the monthly payment. This is your total monthly payment. We said my friend was going to do $476 per month. Let's zoom into the bottom table. So my interest rate looks a little funky. I forgot to add the percentage sign, so let me add the percentage sign right now. Let's scroll down to strategy. We're going to click on strategy and make sure you choose the snowball method. We scroll down and we have the total interest you're going to pay for each balance, the number of months, and the month you're going to finish. My friend is going to finish October 2021. It also gives you the total amount of interest you will pay. She's going to pay $865 in interest. This is a lot of money to just be giving away, so keep in mind that the more you can pay towards your debt each month, the more money you're going to save. So let's zoom out. At the bottom, you have different pages. The second one is the payment schedule. This is your calendar. This calendar is going to tell you exactly how much to pay to each credit card every month. I'm a visual type of person, so I'm going to copy all this information on our sheet of paper so that I can see this often. You can also choose to keep it on your phone if you prefer. So if we click on July, let me zoom in. Our payment of $476 will be divided like this. $179 to Macy's, $50 to Express, and minimum payments on the rest of the debt. On August, $230 to Express, and minimum payments for the rest. On September 18 to Express, $238 to Capital One, and minimum payments for the rest, and so on. You have your monthly payments for the next couple of months. So if you're like me and like to have everything written down, then I suggest you do the next thing. So we are going to write our months. We're going to start in July. So I'm going to copy my table onto this chart, and then we'll go ahead and continue. So this is what I like to do. I like to write it out in a sheet of paper, and you can keep this sheet of paper in your wallet. You can tape it somewhere on your wall, but here you have all your months. I like to make it all nice. And that's it. You're done. You're done paying your credit card debt that you thought you would never get rid of in a year and 6 months. Now, in order for this to work, you have to cut up your credit cards, okay? So I hope you are able to sit down and work on this so that you can plan the next 1-2 years of your life and get out of credit card debt. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked my little tutorial on how you can create a debt calendar and pay down your debt using the Snowball method. If you have some questions, make sure you leave your questions in the comments below. If you've watched my first couple of videos and you're still here, make sure you subscribe. Give me a like, help get me on the YouTube algorithm, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. See you guys on my next video.